Hello everyone, welcome to Scrapbooks and Memories. I'm Jennifer. Thank you for watching. Welcome in all my new subscribers. And thanks for coming back to my old subscribers. I'm so glad to have you guys here. Today is a fun video. I'm doing a little process tutorial video here, plus a VR for Silver Moon Creations. She is having a junk journal no buy challenge. So what that means is you create a junk journal from items you have around your house. She also does have a video with all the details, because there's like 20 items she would like for you to add to your junk journal. That's the challenge of it. So I accepted. It sounds super fun. I'm also going to be having a playlist with some process videos / mini tutorials as I go through this process here. It's a really fun challenge. It's the first one for her channel. So I wanted to show some crafty support to her and also challenge myself and get a little bit off the box. It's been a little while since I've made, a traditional junk journal or mini album. So I'm super excited to join this challenge. So we're going to just sit here and glue your 2 pages of cardstock together. I'm going to cover and wrap my box here. So I just overlap my cardstock 1/4 of an inch and glue it down. So I'm going to have like a whole playlist, like I was saying, to go through the process here so you can watch me. But I don't want to make it to where you see like everything I do. So when I do the final flip through of the journal, you'll be like somewhat surprised that you haven't seen like everything I created for it. But this challenge is on a point-based system. So the winner gets chosen on the 17th of December, and it ends on December 16th. So whoever accumulates the most points by uploading videos and using the hashtag gets, every time you use the hashtag in a video, you get a point. So I decided to make a playlist going through some of the things I create for this junk journal, and that way it'd be nice and easy for her to see and all in like one place and stuff. I like to get organized. I'm trying to get organized on my channel. So I'm just sitting here and making sure all my stuff is even. That really helps to make sure all your pieces are pretty much the same, so you don't have like any weird wonkiness to your journal. And I'm just going to glue these down with 1/4 of an inch space between the spine and my covers. Next, I'm just going to trim down the border of my cardstock around my cover here down to 1 inch to 1.5 inches at the most. I find that's a nice size that when you fold it over, it doesn't leave too much excess paper. That really bulks up your cover when you're making it, because I still have to go in and cover on the inside and do all that jazz. So I want to leave as least amount of paper as I can when I'm wrapping it. And I'm just trying to get it even here. This long piece is kind of hard to cut in my trimmer. You can see it's uneven right here, so I have to go back in and just tighten that up, make sure it's even as I can get it. And then I'm just going to go over and start trimming the corners off. I eyeball this. I used to go ahead and measure it out, but I just eyeball it now. I get as close as I can, so I think I should be. Make some little slits here like this. Sometimes I go in at an angle, sometimes I just cut straight across. It doesn't really matter. It'll all fold the same. And then I'm just going on my bone folder here and making some creases because that does help it fold over easier. When you go ahead and make that little crease before you fold your papers over and then bend them over, get them nice and flexible so that when you go to glue them down, it's going to be a lot easier than just trying to fold it over right after you cover it and trim it like that. Just a little tip and trick I learned along the way. Then we're just going to go ahead and glue each of these down. Now when I do get to the corners, I didn't quite cut off enough as I thought I should. Sometimes I get close enough to it, sometimes I don't. That's okay. All you have to do for that instance, if you think there's too much overhang, is you're just going to want to pinch in, and you'll see that as I go through here in a few minutes. You'll just pinch in the little sides, and then when you fold over the last two flaps, they'll make this really nice mitered corner for you. Let's also be sure to make indentions right here in our creases for our spine or either side where the paper meets. You want to make sure you have a nice crease line right there so that when you do fold your covers over your spine, it doesn't crack and the paper doesn't rip. And because if it's too tight, if it's too close together, the covers, if they're too close together to your spine and you go to like close your book just to test it out and stuff, it could crack, your paper could rip it, and then you have to start over or repair it. And so I just make sure my measurements are correct, a quarter of an inch away from the spine and the covers, and then I do go in and make sure I use my bone folder to crease in there. And there we go, we're just folding over the last little flaps here. Such a fun little quick album. This took me like 10 minutes, I want to say, to put together. Now I still have to go in and cover the inside, but I'm going to do that on another day. It's a very quick, easy start to this junk journal challenge, and I'm so excited. It's going to be a fun one. I'm excited to see even what I come up with, because sometimes I don't have a plan in mind. I just go off the top of my head. So here's your finished base. Super, super simple. I still got to pick out what I want to cover the inside with. And that's it, you guys. So simple, so quick. Hope you guys give it a try. Thanks for joining me today, and be sure to check out Silver Moon Creations. Bye.